According to Christian tradition, Peter was crucified in Rome under Emperor Nero. The ancient Christian churches all venerate Peter as a major saint and as the founder of the Church of Antioch and the Church of Rome, but they differ in their attitudes regarding the authority of his successors. According to Catholic teaching, Jesus promised Peter a special position in the church. In the New Testament, the name Simon Peter is found 19 times. The Gospel of Mark, in particular, was traditionally thought to show the influence of Peter's preaching and eyewitness memories. He is also mentioned under either the name Peter or Cephas in Paul's first letter to the Corinthians and the epistle to the Galatians. The New Testament also includes two general epistles, 1 Peter and 2 Peter, that are traditionally attributed to him, but modern scholarship generally rejects the Petrine authorship of both. Nevertheless, evangelicals and Catholics have always affirmed Peter's authorship, and recently, evangelical scholars have revived the claim of Petrine authorship of these epistles. Based on contemporary historical data, Peter's papacy is estimated to have spanned from AD 30 to his death, which would make him the longest reigning pope at anywhere from 34 to 38 years. However, this has never been verified. St. Irenaeus, who lived around 130 to 202 AD, explains the Apostle Peter, his see, and his successors in Book 3 of Adversus Heresies, also known as Against Heresies. In the book, Irenaeus wrote that Peter and Paul founded and organized the church in Rome. Sources suggest that at first, the terms episkopos and presbyteros were used interchangeably, with the consensus among scholars being that by the turn of the 1st and 2nd centuries, local congregations were led by bishops and presbyters, whose duties of office overlapped or were indistinguishable from one another. Protestant and secular historians generally agree that there was probably no single monarchical bishop in Rome before the middle of the 2nd century, and likely later. Outside of the New Testament, several apocryphal books were later attributed to him, in particular the Acts of Peter, Gospel of Peter, Preaching of Peter, Apocalypse of Peter, and Judgment of Peter, although scholars believe these works to be pseudepigrapha,